Indigenous Heritage Month is one which is widely anticipated by Guyanese from all walks of life. Today, as persons were encouraged to celebrate, they were reminded to focus on the contributions of the Indigenous foreparents, as this is the reason behind heritage.
This year, Amerindian Heritage Month is being celebrated under the theme Maintaining Traditional Practices while Promoting a Green Economy. The launch was specially set for today, given that it has been designated International Day of Indigenous Peoples. Minister within the Indigenous Peoples Ministry, Valerie Garrido-Lowe, urged locals to celebrate the month of activities while remembering the reason for these events.
Indeed, there is much to be celebrated this year. As we approach another month of celebrations and reflections on our rich heritage, I urge us all to focus on the lives and contributions of our foreparents. We must never renege on our obligation to pay homage to those who have paved the way for us. We must never forget our indigenous ideals and traditions. This is essentially what heritage is all about. Let us also renew our commitment and duty towards our people.
Meanwhile, the subject minister, Sydney Alicock, shared briefly on the significance and objective of Heritage Month.
The vision is to promote the traditional culture and customs of the indigenous peoples for cultural pride and identity, because we believe in each and everyone has an identity, but we have to know it, we have to live it, and we have to own it. The mission is to support in the preservation and safeguarding of indigenous historical practices by embracing and enhancing all forms of social and environmental preservation, documentation, in order to sustain, protect, and develop these historic practices.
This year, as part of the celebrations, a Patamona dictionary will be launched. Patamona is one of the 9 tribes of indigenous people that live in Guyana. They speak their own language. The dictionary will play a vital role in bridging the language barrier and helping persons on the coastlands better understand this special group of people. Heritage Month will officially kick off with a religious ceremony on August 31st at the Umanayano. On September 1st, Heritage Season will be ushered in with a ceremonial launch at the Indigenous Village in Sophia, Greater Georgetown. This activity will show off cultural dances, songs, and most importantly, Amerindian delicacies.